Hi, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you are watching. This is Shalanoy. Welcome to my channel, Destiny Shapers with Shalanoy. How are you doing? We've been talking about purpose. Purpose is the reason why you are here on earth. It's the reason for your existence, your big why, and you want to achieve that so that when you are gone and you stand before your maker, you'll be able to give an account and he will tell you, good and faithful servant, enter into my rest. Well done. So this is why we keep talking about it, and this is my purpose. The purpose of my channel is to encourage you and provide you with ideas, insight here and there, tools to help you to become the person you were created to be. So this morning, we are back again to talk about purpose, and we are zooming into take a look at the things we need to avoid, the pitfalls, the challenges we need to avoid if we want to pursue our purpose and achieve them. So that is the reason I am here with you today, and God bless you for joining me. If you have not subscribed to Destiny Shapers already, I encourage you to do so as you are watching, and also share the link with friends and families, loved ones, so we can be a blessing unto them. So God bless you. Last week, we had a great conversation on purpose, living with purpose with Lady Jane Olives, and today we are continuing this conversation, looking at things we should take a look at and avoid so we can achieve our purpose, and we'll zoom right in. So thank you and God bless you for watching. The first thing we want to talk about is ignoring your values. We all have our values. Values are the things we cherish, our beliefs and systems around us. It could be your faith. It could be specific things you wouldn't want to do to tarnish your image. So if you are sure of the values and you want to make sure you are achieving them, then you want to make sure that every purpose, every goal, every agenda you are pursuing are in line with your values. Because if you are doing one thing and your conscience is telling you another thing, there will be that confusion. You wouldn't feel confident. You'll feel condemned. You do it and then you come back and you regret. And as you are achieving and pursuing your goals and your dreams and values, you don't want to be in that position. So avoid things that conflict with your values. It's very important. So talking about faith, if you are a Christian, I know you wouldn't want to do things that are contrary to the word of God. So you would not feel condemned. Going against your value also brings some feeling of unsatisfaction. You do it and you come back and you know you're on the wrong path. So let's avoid things that conflict with our value and pay attention to your values. Make sure they align with the things you are pursuing. So ignoring your values, you don't want to be in that position. The second thing that can hinder you from achieving your purpose is lack of clarity. You may know what you want to do, but if you don't have that clarity, you are not so sure of exactly how things should go. There may be confusion in your mind, and you can hit the road. You can go, and then you will realize that how are things going? I'm not liking it the way it should go. So you need to have clarity. You need to set goals. Setting goals brings clarity. Having a vision on paper, it helps you to have that clarity. It makes it easy for you to progress. You know the path you are taking. That way, you'll not hit the road and you get stuck somewhere. So having clarity is so important. Most of us, and myself included, for some years now, we had ideas, things we wanted to do, but because we didn't have clarity, um, we got stuck. We didn't know how to go about it. If I'm using myself as an example, I've worked with coaches, mentors, I've read books, listened to tapes. These things give me clarity. It helps me to, to know how I should go about my purpose. So setting goals is so crucial to pursuing your purpose. So if you're at a place where you are not sure of how to go about things, it means you are lacking clarity. You need to sit down and find out how you want to go about it. And that is the way to go. God bless you, Lady Jane. It's an honor to see you online with me. God bless you. And last week you were such a blessing unto us. And I apologize that on my part there was some noise at the background, but I hope everybody that has listened and will listen to the video, especially the time you were speaking, they will find a lot of nuggets to live by. So thank you so much. And the next thing we want to take a look at is negative self-talk and self-doubt. You know, you may have the idea, you may have the clarity, you may have a wonderful plan on paper, but if you doubt yourself, if you doubt your abilities, if you doubt that you can do it, it will hinder you from pursuing that agenda, that goal to become the person God created you to be. So you have to believe in yourself. You need to believe that whatever God has told you to do, you are able. That is why He told you to do it. You are capable. You just have to have that positive mindset. You cultivate it. You, as you are reading and learning, it sharpens you up and it helps you, you know, to gain that clarity. God bless you, Minister Joseph Amatefio. And thank you also for joining us here, Destiny Shapers with Shalom, and sharing your nuggets about the victory. I am so grateful unto you as well. Thank you for joining us. So don't talk down on yourself. Some of us, we say so many negative things about ourselves. Oh, I cannot do this. Oh, I am not able. I don't measure up. I don't measure up. But God gave you that capability. So you can do it. If you look at Pastor or Minister Joseph on the stage ministering, my goodness, the power that comes, it's so natural. He blesses hearts, you know, and the same with Lady Jane. And can you believe if they have doubted themselves and said they cannot do it? I've invited people to join me on my program. Some of them, they are doubting themselves, so they are feeling like they cannot do it. And this is a day I want to reach out to all of you. We are all on a journey. Just join and let's keep learning and growing. And as you believe in yourself and you take one step at a time, God Himself will bless you and He'll give you the capability, the enablement. The things you think you are not sure of, you doubting, and you think you cannot do it, He will give you the clarity and He will let you believe in yourself to be able to do it. So let's cultivate positive mindset and believe in our abilities and the goals and know that if He said you can do it, you can do it. So let's avoid negative self-talk and self-doubt. The next thing I want us to look at, thank you, Mr. Henry Noor. I appreciate your support as always. God bless you. The next thing I want us to consider is comparing yourself to others. You know, this thing, sometimes we are silent about it. We don't say it, but inwardly, you know, you are comparing yourself with others. And I don't think that helps us at all. It doesn't help. You are unique in your own way. So if God has told you to do something, or if you know that this is my calling, this is my purpose, and then you see somebody doing something else. Everybody should stay in their lane. Let that person do this, you two do yours. Because all hands are not equal, but every hand or every finger is unique. So, in any way that God fashioned you, created, you are capable in your own way. You are beautiful and handsome in your own way. So, you have to avoid comparing your journey with the others. Sometimes we are in a race running, and somebody will look back and get distracted because the other person is coming closer, or somebody is already ahead, and you are like, oh, I cannot do it. Just run and hit the mark. You just have to run. Everybody is different. So let's not compare ourselves. Let's not look at how somebody is progressing and you are at the back and you think you can never match up. It's not about the other person. It's about the progress you make every day, the little steps, the baby steps you make. And don't forget to celebrate your achievements. Celebrate when you make a little progress. Be thankful to God. Be grateful to God that you have done something. Be grateful to God that you were able to go one step. If it's not 1,000 by just one step, you still made a progress, and that is all you have to consider and celebrate. And as you are doing that, you build that confidence to keep on keeping on, to keep moving along. And by the time you realize you've made a big impact or achieved success, isn't it amazing if you are watching the ants, the little ants, how much bread crumb do they carry? But by the time you realize they would have gathered a huge amount of breadcrumbs at one place. But when they started, it was just a tiny one that you couldn't even touch it, you know? So let's focus on our own journey, on our own assignment, on our own purpose, and believe that we can make some progress as we are moving along. And God will bring the increase unto us. The next thing I want us to look at, and don't forget this one, it beats on our dog every time. Procrastination is huge. It's huge. And if I said everybody should raise their hand, I'm sure people will be raising their hand to procrastination. They have said procrastination is the thief of time. You know, you have a beautiful agenda to pursue. You know what you want to do. You have a beautiful plan. What month are we in? We are in April. And I'm sure by the end of last year, you had a plan, something you had planned to do and you couldn't do it. You said, oh, 2024, yeah, I'll do it. And then 2024 came, January, so I will do it. And then January comes and go. And then February, March, April. Pause and think about it. Procrastination. Procrastination. Maria Namaya, I'm waiting. A little sleep, a little something, a little sleep, a little something, resting. And then before you realize, the year has ended without you achieving that goal. Procrastination. This year, we need to overcome procrastination. Say yes to that. Say yes, yes, yes. No more procrastination. We are moving on. Let's make sure that we hit the head of procrastination because it has stolen so many purpose, so many beautiful goals, so many beautiful dreams, and we are not giving it a chance anymore. So, no more procrastination. Just take one thing, put one thing before you, and decide that you're going to pursue that thing, that one thing diligently, no matter what. Drop all your excuses. You may be tired, yeah, but do a little bit about it. You may be frustrated, do a little bit. Sometimes you need to seek help. Sometimes just say, oh, I will just tackle this bit of it. And the following day, and the following day, and the following, instead of saying, oh, I'll wait till the end of the month to do everything. No, do a little bit at a time, and you have that progress. Okay. So procrastination, we need to avoid it or overcome it if that is our challenge. Yes, 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 yes. Yeah, I needed to hear that. God bless you, Lady Jane. Yeah, no more procrastination. We are moving forward. We are moving forward. So I hope you are following me and thank you all for joining. What is the sixth thing that we need to avoid this year? Fear of failure. It's huge for most of us because nobody wants to fail. Everybody wants to be successful. You want to start something and succeed in it, right? But sometimes it doesn't go that way. Failure comes in. It's okay to fail. It's okay to make mistakes. This morning I was listening to one big man, one very, very big man, a speaker, and then he made a mistake in his sentence. I'm like, oh wow, we all make mistakes like that. It's normal. It's okay. Move on. I don't even think he paid attention to that. He just gave his message, powerful message, and he was done. And I was blessed. That is what we should all do. Instead of criticizing ourselves when we fail because you think people will laugh at you, and then you stop, and then everything gets forgotten because of that little failure. Failure should become your stepping stone. You know, if you want to succeed, along the way, by all means, you will fail. But use those failures as your stepping stones. Gather them, put them, and keep working. Learn, make tweaks here and there. Go back. Why did I fail? What can I do better next time? That is how the big men succeed. Those we see as big and up there. Sometimes we think they just got up and they made it. No, they've climbed and fallen and climbed and fallen and climbed. That's why we should listen to their stories. They did so many things. They failed. They tried this, they tried that, but they kept going. That is why they were able to make it. Even this president, some people stand to become president for many, many years. I remember, was it Kufua or somebody in Ghana? He stood for 3 times. It was the third time that he was able to win. Even I think Nanado also did the same. So failure should not deter us from moving forward. Failure should not deter us. It should not discourage us from going forward. We should always see the opportunities hidden in those failures and keep moving. Let's not allow failure to hold us back. So say no to fear of failure. It's okay for people to laugh at you when you fall down. It's okay. This week I was driving home and right in front of me, a woman was crossing the road to go and pick her car and go. And no, right in front of me, she fell down. She fell on the road. You think she fell and lay there? No, she had to get up and go. So all the cars stopped for her. We all wanted her to be okay. So sometimes you may think people will laugh at you when you fail. No, they won't. They will rather help you to get up and keep going because they want you to succeed. Many, many, many people want to see you succeed. It may be few people. Don't pay attention to those people who don't want you to succeed. They may not exist even. So when you fail, it's okay. See the opportunity, learn from it, and keep going, and you'll be okay. The next thing, which is the seventh, is lack of self-care. We need to take care of ourselves. That is why previously we've had some of our experts come and share on self-care. We're talking about diabetes, going for physical checkups, walking, and all that. We need to take care of ourselves. When you are tired, rest. Don't force yourself. When you are last 3 days, I wanted to record this video so that I can just play it today. So I got everything ready, but I realized I was tired. So I was like, okay, I got everything together and let me put it as live. That's how I'm here today. You know, I did not push through it. I went and slept. So when you are tired, sleep or rest. but also go for medical checks. Check how you are doing. And emotionally, make sure you are okay. Socially, being with the right people, that will help you. Read books that will help you. Read the Bible, pray. The things that will boost your morale, not things that will weigh you down. So, lack of self care can also take you away from achieving your purpose. So, let's take care of ourselves. The next thing is negative influences. Bad influences, bad communication ruin destinies. So, make sure you are surrounding yourself with the right people who will lift you up, people who will encourage you. I have a friend, a sister now, like more than a friend. She is so interested in my success in doing this live that she's always on me. Are you going live this week? Are you going live? And sometimes if I'm not even planning, I'm like, okay, yes, yes, yes. You know, surround yourself with positivity, positive relationship, people who will build you up. No to fear. Yes, yes, yes. No to fear. Yes to faith. I can. God bless you. God bless you, Lady Jane. Yeah. So let's surround ourselves with positivity, positive influences, not negative influences. Because the negative influences will weigh you, they will drain you. They will drain you. And by the time you realize you would have forgotten about your purpose and your goals and all the beautiful things you need to pursue. So let's ignore and avoid negative influences, negative companies. The ninth thing is what? Being close-minded. It can really take you from your purpose. Like you are so close-minded that you are stuck to one thing. So you are not ready to learn, open up, have an open mindset and learn. So because of that, you are stuck and you are not moving forward. That makes it very difficult even to see opportunities that come your way. And you need to be open-minded. See opportunities that come around you. Don't close your mind. Don't close your thoughts. Everything, see beyond and ask yourself, what good can come out of this? No matter how bad it may appear, what good can come out of this? And keep going, even in relationship, you need to have that open mind to be able to know and receive new ideas. Maybe you are doing it one way and it's not helping. Why not try the other way? It could be the same purpose, but it can be packaged in different ways. So don't be close-minded and lose out on big opportunities that can lead you to fulfilling and achieving your purpose. The next thing or the last thing I want us to know or talk about is lack of accountability. Like you need to first be accountable to yourself. You have written all these goals you want to pursue. You need to tell yourself that I am going to go through with this. I'm going to do it no matter what. But sometimes we let loose of it and we are not accountable to ourselves. We don't care anymore. So we allow all these other things to come our way and we are like, oh, okay, I don't care. I'm done. No, you need to be accountable. If you said this year I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, you need to do it. You need to hold yourself accountable. And if you are not able to do that, you can also talk to other people that, hey, this is what I plan doing. But it's not everybody you share your dreams with, though. The right people, 1 or 2 people. It can be family. It can be a spouse or a close, companion. Tell the person, can you check me on this? Because I want to do this every time or this by this time. And let that person remind you of what you plan doing. You can set something on your phone, an alarm with a message on it that will always remind you. And I do that. By this date, I want to achieve this. It will remind you. Hold yourself accountable. and get other people you trust to help you in this journey. I will end with a quote from John F. Kennedy. He said, efforts and courage are not enough without purpose and direction. So you need to have a purpose, you need to have direction, you need to have something on paper that you are working with, and you need to hold yourself accountable, and make sure that this year, whatever you plan to do, you are going to go through with it. God bless you for joining me. This is Sheila Noy of Destiny Shapers with Sheila Noy. I appreciate you for joining me. We will meet next week. Let me say it this way. So you will hold me accountable. Meet you all same time next week. Share the link, subscribe, and help Destiny Shapers with Sheila Noy to grow. I love you. God bless you. Till we meet next week. Ciao. Bye.